Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel, so thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, this is a general message, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now, if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check out my channel's description box, and it will give you all the details. Also, if you need to flip-flop the roles, if you need to switch the genders, feel free to go ahead and do so. Alright, so what do we have going on for the collective? What does the collective need to know at this time? We have the Divine Matrix, number 44. This goes to an 8. We're in the year of 8, so it's going to be something that happens this year for you. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Beautiful Uncaged. So you're going to be unleashing your power, is what I'm hearing, during this time. Yep. Because 14 is the Temperance card, which is all about timing. And it's also about balance. Alright, so what else do we need to know about this situation for the collective? What are they going to be unleashing? We have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. So you're going to be unleashing your emotions. Alright. 43 also goes to a 7. 7 talks about hidden truth, hidden knowledge. It also talks about assessment. So a lot of you may be focused on evaluating your own emotions. Or for some of you, what motivates you. Okay. What else do we need to know about this? We have radical acceptance, which is number 2. And we also have initiation. This is number 54. 54 goes to a 9, which talks about transformation. So you're crossing a major bridge this year. But it has something to do with your emotions, motivations, and you feeling accepted, because 2 talks about balance, harmony, relationships, teamwork, peace. So you may have been around a lot of people in the past that were overly emotional for some of you. And now you're crossing a bridge and you're going to be around people that accept you for who you are. Okay. So let's find out more. What does the collective need to know? I feel like wherever you're going, you're going to be able to be your authentic self. And it's going to open up so many doors for you because you're going to be allowed to be more creative, more innovative for some of you. The outside of the box thinking is what I'm hearing. All right, what else do we need to know? Okay, yeah. This is the 3 of Pentacles, which is all about teamwork and collaborations. So you're in a transition period of who you have been collaborating with. And we have the King of Pentacles. So a lot of you, there's some sort of fear of the unknown, or a fear that things may not work out the way that you had planned. But I feel like that's going to be very short-lived, whatever that feeling is. Or that even if it's just for a split second, you're having doubts in some way, I know that you're going to overcome that. Okay. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. You're gaining truth and clarity. I feel like you're involved with a lot of conversations with new people. Again, I'm getting the energy of networking here. You're going to get a whole group of new people to network with. Where in the past it was kind of limited. Yeah, we have the 5 of Swords. There may have been a lot of conflict and fighting and competition in the past, but you're leaving all of that behind. Yeah, you're going to go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Thank you, Spirit. Yep. And you are going to be in the limelight when this happens. But that's what was always destined to happen with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Alright, so what do we need to know about this King of Pentacles? What do we need to know about this? Also, for those of you that aren't having doubts, this may be that you are working with possibly Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that you may need to leave behind. Okay, that's for some of you. Because if you notice on this bridge, there is only one person on it, not two. And that position is for you. Okay, let me find out more information. Yeah. We have the King of Pentacles. Again, we have the Four of Cups. And we have the Strength card here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to miss whoever this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is that you work with. However, you're going to easily overcome that. Because once you're in this new opportunity and walk away from this old group with the Eight of Cups here, you're going to see so much progress, especially when it comes to your finances with the Eight of Pentacles. Alright, so tell me about the Ace of Swords. What do we need to know about this? We have the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. I feel like, even though you don't necessarily want to hear this at the moment, but even though you may be telling these people that you're leaving behind, that you're going to continue to contact them, you're actually not going to. Because you're going to be too busy with the Ace of Pentacles. Yep, you're bossing up with the Emperor energy. So for some of you, this could be a promotion, a different location, a different city, a different state. But either way, no matter where you're going, you're going to be celebrated. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Tower. Yeah, so the partnerships that you currently have are coming to a very abrupt end. And again, a lot of you may be in your feelings about this with the Hermit energy. You may want to take some time to yourself to, you know, grieve the ending of whatever this work situation is. But do know that where you're going is exactly where you're meant to be, because you're going to be able to accomplish so much more because you've outgrown whatever this situation is in the past or that you're currently in. Alright, so tell me about the Five of Swords. What do we need to know about this? We have the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. So I feel like people aren't going to necessarily believe you when you say that you're leaving. Which is odd. They're like, oh, you're not leaving, you're not going anywhere, you're staying here. And you're like, no, I'm really leaving. But you're going to have to be a little more assertive with that. Because for some reason people think you're being sarcastic or trying to be funny in some way. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. Perhaps you may have said this in the past with the Six of Cups that you were going to leave, but then you never did it. That's for somebody here. Alright, so tell me about the Five of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this? Because whatever situation or the people that you're currently dealing with, it's not paying out the way that you anticipated. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, you always had at some point planned to leave this situation or this group of people. And with the Ten of Cups, like again, I feel like there's a lot of emotions towards these people. But you know at the end of the day, it's the right decision with the Judgment card here. Yep. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands. So you also may have people that are angry with you for leaving. Yeah, I'm getting that there's going to be a couple people that you're leaving behind that are not happy with that, with the Six of Swords. they're very much in their head about you moving on without them. I feel like the people that you mainly work with, because again, I'm getting the energy of there's a lot of people that you work with, but the main people that are in your like more inner works circle here are almost going to be offended in some way that you're actually leaving. I mean, you've told them in the past that you were leaving or that you were looking for another job, but for some reason or another, they really didn't take that seriously, which I don't understand why they wouldn't take that seriously, but that's what I'm getting. And there's going to be a lot of emotions involved with you leaving. Okay, so tell me about the Star card here. What do we need to know about this? We have the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So you already know it's going to be a lot more responsibility than what you're used to. We have the Three of Wands and we also have the Moon card. But you already know that this is something that is just a doubt or a fear perhaps, but it's something you're going to be able to quickly overcome and move on from, because you're going to end up loving what you do with the King of Cups here. And really at the end of the day, that's all you really want to do is your life purpose, something that you love doing. And unfortunately, there are going to be moments in time that you're not going to be able to take other people with you, because this is all about your journey through life. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles here, you know, you took a lot of time to really weigh all the options about whether or not you were going to take this new opportunity that was being presented to you. But with the Lovers card here, this is all about decisions. But you made that decision. And with the Three of Cups, I feel like you're ready to go to a place where you're celebrated. Yep. And recognized with the Eight of Wands. That's what you're ready for, collective. And I'm seeing that come to fruition for you. And unfortunately, the people that you can't take with you are going to need to accept that. And again, I'm getting the energy here that the collective may decide to, you know, say, oh yeah, we'll keep in touch. But, you know, it's like high school, right? Where you're like, oh yeah, we'll keep in touch. We'll be best friends for, you know, the rest of our life. And then, you know, after 2 or 3 years or away at college for a year or two, like, you never talk to that person again until 30 or 40 years later. They're like, hey, what are you up to? We found you on, you know, TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or whatever. And they're like, where have you been? Right? It's kind of like that energy. But you're not going to have the time that you want to be able to even continue to be in contact with these people. And even for some of you here, you are going to try to be a person of your word here and keep in contact with these people, but it's going to be very challenging because you're not going to have the time, because you're going into a whole brand new situation. It's all uncharted territories at this point. That is going to be a huge learning experience for you. It's going to allow you the growth and potential you've always dreamed of. And as much as you want to try to keep in touch with these people, over time, that's going to slow way down to the point where you no longer have communication with them. Or if you do, it's very limited, because you just don't have the time or energy to invest in this situation, which is sad. But unfortunately, it's a part of life. Alright, so let's see what the advice is from Spirit for the collective going through this. What does Spirit want you to know? We have transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift you into awareness. So I'm not telling you anything you're not aware of. You already know there's going to be changes with this transformation card. You know, what you're doing or what you're about to embark on is going to change everything in your life. And you already know this. We have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun in all that you do. And we also have expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love, right? So do know that you're finally going to be able to be your authentic self. You're going to be able to transform, make tons of changes. You're going to be very happy. You're going to be able to express yourself more into this new situation that you are going through. And even though you may miss, these people from your past, even though, there may have been some competition or fighting or whatever, but you're still going to miss these people regardless. Because I feel like whoever you were working with in the past was very kind to you. But again, you were tolerated. And this is an opportunity to go from working with people who only tolerate you and don't see your full potential, don't see your full value, and going into a situation where that's celebrated. You being unique, you being authentic, you coming up with creative ideas, you exploring new things, exploring new changes, new ways of doing things, right? That's where you're going to be celebrated, not where you're currently at. And that's what I'm seeing for this situation. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.